Welcome back again to the channel. From the topic, you already know that we are trying to address the elephant in the room. How much are nurses paid? What is nurses salary? What do nurses earn? What's the range of their salary here in Nigeria? All this noise nurses students are making, how much are they even going to be paid when they graduate? So I used to be this curious. I used to watch a lot of videos to know how much nurses earn. The thing is that so many people don't want to even come out to tell you how much they earn. And I kind of understand why they do that, because the truth is that different nurses are paid differently. The salary is influenced by where you work, who your employer is, your qualification, your years of experience, who you know, and the organization you work with. Basically, that's your employer. So a lot of things come to play as to how much nurses earn. Now, during my clinical posting, if you guys do not know, my name is Queenette. I'm a nursing student in university. I'm currently in 300 level. Actually, I've not seen my 200 level results, and you have to see your results to know if you've been promoted to 300 level. But for me, I'm having faith that I've passed. So I'm a 300 level nursing student in university, and during my clinical posting, which I just concluded, we worked with a lot of nurses, different kinds of nurses, with different specialties and years of experience, and I got to interact with them, ask them a lot of questions about their salaries and all of that. So now this is my finding, right? So the salary I'm going to be talking about today is for nurses that work in teaching hospitals. Now, we have teaching hospitals, we have state-owned government hospitals, we have rural hospitals, we have federal medical centers, we have private hospitals, we have specialty hospitals, like maybe psychiatric hospital, eye center, ear, nose and throat, etc. So there are a lot of hospitals, and all of this also influence how much you'll be paid. So now in this teaching hospital, those coming in with a diploma, that's 3 years, that's just RM or RN, they are going to be paid lesser than someone that has double qualification, like someone with a HND or someone with a BSc, right? So nurses generally in Nigeria have a salary scale, okay, which is called Conhens. So that's what they use to pay nurses, okay. So Conhens 10 is equivalent to level 11 of the normal government salary scale. So for someone with a single qualification, like either RN or RM, they are usually paid about a little bit below 100,000 naira to about 108,000 naira. So I just want to leave it in an average of 100,000 naira, because you'll be paid slightly less than 100,000, but after your first year, the salary increases a little to like your permanent salary, which is going to be about, let's just say, about 108,000 naira. So that 1 year is called locum. That's when they just assess you. They're just keeping you in the hospital to know if you really continue working with them or not. So once after your locum, you become your salary becomes permanent, which is going to be around 108,000 naira, right? Okay, 108,000 naira, and this is after tax, like health insurance, pension insurance, and some little things like that. So for someone with a double qualification, let's say you come with your RN, your RM, or if you come with triple qualification with your registered public health certificate, your salary is going to be different, okay. So you're going to be paid about 130,000 naira thereabout. So based on what I gathered, you'll be paid, let's just say, about 110,000 naira. After your locum, you'll be paid about 130,000 naira. Okay, so this salary is just for a fresh graduate. You're just coming in, after internship, no years of experience or whatever. You are coming with that. That's what to be paid. Okay. So now for these two nurses, the one coming with a diploma and the one coming with a BSc. Okay, like I said, there is Conhens. So newly grad nurse are paid Conhens 9, which is equivalent to level 10 in the salary structure of government. And then for the diploma nurses, or someone coming with just a single qualification, is paid Conhens 7, which is equivalent to level 8. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But the thing is that nurses are not actually even paid this level 10 and this level 8 that they are supposed to be paid. You get, nurses are still called graduate nurses are still collecting 130k, while diploma nurses are still collecting about 108,000 naira. Even though this level 10 Conhens 9 structure has been approved, but they are not still paid appropriately. So this is going to keep increasing as you get promoted, and promotion happens like after every 5 years. So after every 5 years, your salary, you get a salary increment of like 10 to 15,000 naira. I know you're already laughing in your heart. If you're planning to study nursing, or you just started studying nursing, or you are a nursing student and you didn't know this is what I just gathered. And this salary is for teaching hospitals. Now again, there are some nurses that may earn slightly higher than this. That is for nurses with specialty. Let's say for a BSc nurse, you now go back to specialize in a particular field. You're going to be paid you're going to have like maybe about 20,000 naira, 20 to 25,000 naira increment on your salary. Just that. So if you are collecting about 130,000 naira, you start to collect about 150, 55,000 naira if you have a specialty, of which you have to spend a minimum of 3 years before you can go for your specialty. So if you go for that specialty, you come back, you start collecting that amount of money. I don't know why this is so funny, because when this nurse was telling me all of this, I was like, in my head I was like, how will someone survive with that amount of money? Now I know why a lot of nurses in Nigeria keep complaining that the pay is less. With what is going on in the country, imagine me going to study nursing for 5 years, go through all manner and sort of stress, mental stress, and life threatening conditions, and then you come and pay me this amount. You get. But then again, there are some specialties that allow you to earn even more, like specialties like psychiatric nursing. If you're a psychiatric nurse, look, even if you're not a psychiatric nurse, you're just a fresh graduate nurse from the university, and you and you're opportune to get a job with in psychiatric hospital, you are automatically going to earn about 200,000 naira. And let's say you even go back to go and specialize in that psychiatric nursing, you will earn even more, because you can earn even up to about 50,000 naira or more increment on your salary. Okay, so those kind of specialties give you the opportunity to make more money. Specialties like anesthesia. If you're a nurse anesthetist, if you go back to go and study anesthesia and you come back, apart from the fact that you're going to get about 30,000 increment in your salary, the nurse anesthetists work based on call, so they are paid for call allowance. Okay, and again, another way nurse anesthetists make more money is that they can work in this hospital and also work in another hospital. Like, they are in high demand and they are limited. They are not much nurse anesthetists in Nigeria, and then they are in high demand. So you can see so there can be a hospital that do not even have a nurse anesthetist. They will have to pay someone from another hospital to come and do the job for them. So definitely they have to pay that nurse, right? So that is how nurse anesthetists make money. So basically, that's just all about the nurse's salary. Nothing special, nothing much about it. The only way you make more money is when you work like two different jobs. Yeah, there are nurses that work two different jobs in this Nigeria. It's something that is very, very common abroad. Everybody knows about what's happening in this Nigeria. Nurses, doctors, health workers, I don't know for other professions, they work two jobs. I'm not just even saying business like your normal job and then business. No, they can work in this hospital and have another job in another hospital, like do morning duty in this hospital and go and do afternoon duty in another hospital, like that, just to make more money. Okay, but generally, if you're working in a hospital, this amount I just listed is what you'll be paid. So don't even expect too much. Mind you, this salary, like I said, is for teaching hospital. For normal government hospital, you are going to be paid less than this. Okay, for maybe federal medical centers, you may be paid maybe more than this. For specialist hospital, you'll be paid, of course, you'll be paid more than this. Like I just cited the example of the psychiatric nursing, of the psychiatric hospital. There are even private hospitals that pay way more than this amount, and some that will pay you ridiculously way less than this. So you will not even want to be a nurse ever if you meet those kind of hospitals. So this is just basically what nurses earn. I hope I've answered your question. You can make more research. If you are a nurse and you come across this video ever, please drop in the comment sections about nurses salary in Nigeria. If you can just give us like a range of how much nurses are paid in your workplace, if you don't mind. And then if you have any contribution, you can also drop it in the comment section so that others will learn. There's nothing special about the salary, to be honest. This is why so many nurses want to leave the country, because the entire money you make working in a hospital, giving all your time and your energy and your love in that hospital, the entire money you make in a year, you can make that money in 2 months abroad. You get? I know abroad you won't spend in naira, but you'll be able to save much more abroad than saving here in Nigeria in naira. So in case you are thinking you want to become a nurse to be rich, you're going to be 150,000 naira rich. Okay, so yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Kindly subscribe below, give this video a thumbs up if it was really helpful to you, and watch my next video. I'm going to be talking about specialties, top 10 specialties in nursing. If you're interested, just click on it and watch it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.